Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. We're looking at our new station to the west of Brig. I've called it that so I remember where we're sitting on the compass. To the west of Brig. Yeah, our buses are dropping people off. Didn't pick anyone up that time. However, there hasn't been a tram for a little while. We're going to have to change this station though, I think. The platforms are a little high, to say the least, and as amusing as it might be to watch little Sims fall into the trams and trip up out of the tram, it's not very realistic, is it? We have low floor trams. So, we'll get on with it. There's our other tram. They're kind of lined up quite nicely, aren't they? We've got them both pulling up to this station at roughly the same time. Hopefully it will stay that way. It's been mentioned that we have a bit of an excessive situation going on here with 2 power cars to one passenger car. I kind of agree. It's probably not helping too much on our finances either. The running cost for that is $390,000 a year. So let's manage vehicle and just see what sort of thing. Oh yes, change the date. Let's change the date up to ×1. I'd like to unlock a few more things, I think, today. We're getting to the situation where we're running out of expansion and we'll be concentrating purely on new toys. So yes, let's get this done. Let's change that back one to a... Where's the colour? We need it white, don't we? To a passenger car only. There we go. We'll add that on the back and we'll see what sort of price that is. What was it before? $390. Well, we only saved $90k a year because there is an issue with it, which I'll show you. Where are you? Where's the one we just checked? I could have clicked on it, couldn't I? Well, it's not that one. So it'll be the one leaving this station. There it goes. Yes, it drives that way. As if we go into details, reverse or drive backwards, yes. It would be nice to toggle that, wouldn't it, in the game? I don't know why you can't. But, yeah. So that's the only issue. So we'll have one doing that, which is 90k cheaper a year. And we'll have the other one super powerful. It's got all the power cars. But it will actually reverse correctly. And the driver will swap ends, I think. Let's just check the finite details for this. Yeah, 390,000. Today we're going to be going over to back to Spiez and extending the line towards Thun. Now, there is no station at Guap, but we could put one in. However, you'll see that would be an issue. What we could do though is give us a reason to keep going with our ferry service and have it kind of zigzag down the lake. And have the express line straight from Thun to Spiez cope with the direct ferry service that we used to have. I don't think it'll be too bad like that. We'll see how it works out. Anyway, here comes our other tram. See, this is the lower platforms. We are going to change that other station, but I just wanted to see when it pulled in here. That's better, isn't it? I mean, well, to be honest, I'm going to say that's not really better. Because the trams are super skinny, so we'd have to fix this somehow. We might be able to do it, add a little step there. And that's a possibility. Yeah, but it's more realistic, isn't it? I mean, the platforms are a bit long, but you never know. We might need bigger trains later on, or bigger trams, whatever they're going to end up being, as it picks up and the cities grow. I mean, we're kind of on the outskirts at the moment, but it might grow further out this way. It is busy, isn't it? Right, should we do this at the risk of it all going a bit pear-shaped? Configure. Right, we're going to bulldoze all the platforms. If we do it like this and leave the platforms in and then add back a platform, it shouldn't lose the line information of the platforms. It has a tendency to do that. But there we go, we'll have it like that, and instead of the steps that we had in passenger buildings here, we can just use these side entrances. Work, as you can see there, they connect their little path to the main pavement over there. And there you go. There we go. And that should be fixed, and we shouldn't have any issues. Let's hit play. Yes. I mean, that's quaint, isn't it? I mean, there's no way to get over there at the moment. They just walked down. That was adorable. So we're going to need some underground thingies going on. Where are they in? They're in Misk as well, aren't they? Yes, these. We go like that and like that. The problem is, if it ever rains, they're going to flood. So we're going to need some excessive roofing on there. Those roofs are massive. But anyway, they're on. That's better. Yeah, we could maybe use some of our blocks to go across there. We'd have to manually place them is the only issue we've got. Unless we took out the track temporarily, built a track in there, and then we can just snap it. But I was thinking, my idea, I'll do it before we come back next episode. My idea was, where are you? Where are you? These. Because you can take, I guess that one would do. You could take something like that and have them, let's pause it when he gets in here, close enough. You can have them in there and just extend the platform a touch. It would be a bit of a step, but at least that way we're right next to the tram. Does it flash or anything? Yeah, awfully. But, oh, that would have been perfect too. Now, I think I've seen a mod on the workshop that is an invisible platform so you can build your own. But then we'd have to figure out the assets. I don't know. I'll have a play with it, guys. Talking of which, let's just get on board this. Oh, what have I clicked on there? Talking of which, let's go and take a little ride up here. As someone, or a few of you suggested, I put some electrical boxes in here. I found some. They were Kilocans' UK ones, but they look the part. There we go. Do we like that? It's alright, isn't it? That's all I did. I even got a little walkway with some steps. It's a bit dangerous living there, isn't it? I guess you've got no yard. There's technically no way to get out the back. We could have some sort of retaining wall here, perhaps. So all of that was suggested, along with some detailing in here, perhaps. It was suggested that we put another fence in, and I like that idea, but a more different fence to separate this area. What we could do then is store. Oh, we've got a diesel. We don't care about that. But anyway, yes, we could store railway type things in there. That's sort of the wrong way round, isn't it? We want it on the right. You can change it and put it on the other side. If we put that like that, how does that look? It's not bad, is it? I mean, we've got a bit of a dip here, and amusingly, it's where the water is, so it might have sunken down a little bit and taken the fence post with it. I'll take it. And then some assets. I don't know what assets we can have. We've got a whole bunch in here. I don't know why we would have stone in there. We could pretend it was ballast. I know it says silver. Slag is not quite the right colour. Oh, these little ones are probably better. There we go. Pretend that's ballast. It's close, isn't it? It's close. And what else? What are these? Not those. I don't know what those are. Tobacco? Probably. They're from the campaign. What have we got in there? Oil barrels? Maybe. Sort of alright, isn't it? A couple of oil barrels across the fence there. Perfect. And what's in here? We don't want any food there. That wouldn't make much sense. Not that any of this does either. Alcohol, coal. I don't know why we'd need coal there anymore. But yes, you get the idea, guys. You get the idea. We got, these are the line side assets I was telling you about. Leaves, track end, whistle for the UK. In there, we have the line box, which is for the electrics. I guess that could sit in here too, couldn't it? There's a nice place for it, just there. Adds to the scenery. There we go. That's nice, isn't it? There's like tanks and stuff. That's kind of cool. I don't know what it will be used for. Could you put it there and it be filled up? No, then how are you going to walk by it What's the point in this? I don't know, but there's barrels there, so let's put it in. I mean, that adds to it, doesn't it? It's kind of cool. You'd need a little walkover thing here. But we're not doing that. Grand, what are you doing? You got carried away. We did change the station, though, so that's good news. We'll keep an eye on this. See how busy it's getting. How many people are on board? 22 of 45. Goodness me. We should take a look at the station that's just left. Oh, yes. Can we edit this? Now, we don't technically need this outside platform. We could have done it on that side. However, I kind of like the idea, given that these are small trains. Let's just pause this a second. Of deleting this bit of track at the back and changing it with a platform. Unfortunately, it puts excessive amounts of signage on there. Perhaps there are some plain ones on the workshop. But anyway, there we go. That sorts that out, and that's just enough space for it. And we've got kind of a big weighty area there, which might work because our express trains always milling around. We could add shops on here, couldn't we? At some point. Let's see how the tram looks when it gets back. Where are you right now? You're just coming down. We could even drive into it, couldn't we? Let's get back on. It's like nothing happened. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love that. I love that. Have you got any arms? Yes, you have. What are you steering wheel? You don't have one. You've got little levers there that I can see, which are really cool. Okay, let's see how these line up with a platform. And then we'll head over to Spiez. Have I forgot anything today? Possibly not. We're waiting to unlock stuff, aren't we? Let's see. Does that help? Yeah, there we go. Bags of room. I like this. This is better, isn't it? They can walk down to the end here. I mean, the signage is a bit bizarre, but yeah, I like that. It doesn't look as awkward to get across there. And we don't need any walkie across places that we've got there. Walkie across places. Technical term. Talking of which, I don't think we're missing some right here. That was mentioned a while ago, that you just have to teleport across to the last one. So instead, let's add them. You're in. Perfect. There we go. Now, you saw all those benches. Unfortunately, we can't do much with those, as it puts the platform in, which I'm okay with. There we go. There we go. You can all funnel through there. Perfect. Ooh, it's roundabout time soon if we keep ticking the years over. Let's go back all the way to Spiez. There was an idea to do something different with this, and I kind of agree. Would have to shift it a little bit. We probably only need... Well, no. Do they use this second lot of stairs? I don't think they do, really. Let's see. Possibly. I like this. I like this little retaining wall thing. I do want to add a bridge here, by the way. I want to change this so we're not going across a really fast main line. I haven't seen really anybody using this. They tend to just go up to this one, which means we could do some fancy. Right, let's do it. We're going to do some fancy stuff. We're going to change the look of the station just a little bit, just to give it a little bit of character. So we're going to configure this. I hope it looks all right, but we're going to delete this set of stairs down here, and we're going to add... Where are they? In MISC. We're going to add some more of these. We're going to go all the way like this. The same. But then up here in the middle, or at the back. Yeah, at the back. We'll go with at the back. We're going to delete the... I think it's the middle one. But I think you have to delete them like... No, there we go. There we go. Like that. Hopefully that looks kind of cool. Let's hit play. That adds a bit of character to it. It's a bit more like this is the main building. And then you've got the smaller ones here. It sort of works, doesn't it? Yes, I like it. Guys, what do you reckon? There was a suggestion from a while back that we do that. And I never thought of doing it. So we could have one huge roof on it. Or something like that. I like it. I like it. It adds a bit to it, doesn't it? Here comes our little commuter train. Maybe we'll be able to replace those soon. I hope so. Right, anyway. How are we going to get to Thun with our main line? It currently ends there. unceremoniously in someone's backyard. I'm rethinking this idea because I don't want to mess with the catenary. However, what we can do is a gentle crossover down here, because I don't think any of our mainline trains are really going to worry about this. So yeah, keep that. We're going to have to get rid of this and this, and then we can build this around. And what we want to do is meet up with the main road. That's pretty much what happens in real life. It doesn't need to be too quick, does it? Because we're coming in and out of a station. I believe most of our trains stay there. If we keep it flat for our junction work, we go something like that and then curve this in. So we've got a little place for any local commuters to stop in, because they're going to pull off the track. And what I want them to do is come off this way. There's plenty of gaps for our trains to cross over. So as long as we keep this junction relatively nippy, we should be good. We're going to go around there. Once we've got this junction sorted, we can start going down to the road level. If we stick that at 100, will it work? Check the catenary. I mean, it's a bit close. I would guess we could go with an 80 or a 90. 90? It doesn't want to get rid of that mast, does it? That's not a good place for a mast. Well, in that case, then, we might as well just go full on 100. There we go. At least it's out the way. It's not really going to affect us too much. Okay, let's get this signalled in preparation. It is where it's going to be, and it's where it's going to live. That's going that way. Coming this way, it's down there at the moment, so we'll get rid of that, and we'll shove it up a little bit. Not one of those. So we'll have one here, and then we'll have one there, I think. Should do us. That's the slower train. So this will clear first before that one in certain scenarios. And given that this might be just a small commuter, we might have enough room to add a signal there as well. There we go. That should do it. I think we've got enough room here. These little commuters are not that long, are they? It will be this one. This type. Yeah, they're kind of short, aren't they? Perfect. Now, I would like to say I planned this, if it works. I feel like we could fit the station in somewhere like that. We have a Canadair CL44. Oh, I don't know what that is. AE88 BLS. Is that like two together? Ooh, we could maybe use that for freight, I guess. I don't know what that's used for. Before we go talking about all of that, can we fit in train line just here? Let's try. Let's try. Give it a go. You don't know unless you try, do you? Oh, okay. Is it happening? It might be happening. Now, the reason I didn't connect it to the road is, first off, we're going to kind of do a little shimmy around the back of these houses. Although we could readjust this network. This is where our tram depot was. I had to remove it when I built this bridge. We can maybe get them building the other side. It's possible. We'll have to work around that, won't we? Alright, let's put that in. Now, let's see. Can we get under... Wow. So, that worked. I'm not going to say I planned that, because I absolutely didn't. That was the flukiest thing ever. And it's about perfect. There we go. There we go. We've got our main line in. And then we can head up that way. And then we can have some sort of detailing in the middle of this. There we go. Like a barrier, sound barrier. We can get rid of this and maybe do something with it. It's not really used at the moment. But I don't want to completely get rid of it. We'll just make it look like it's supposed to be there. Probably a crossing. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Oh, not really. You lose a bit of speed there. We do want to keep it as high speed as possible. Not that they're going to get up to 300 kilometers an hour. There, that'll do. 246. I don't think we're going to have any trains running that fast down here. But it is, in the great scheme of things, an express lane. I like it. So how could we get up here? Could we possibly just have a little connecting road? I mean, it needs updating anyway. flatten down to here and make us a little base to do a crossing, and we should be able to just draw all the way across without it doing silly things. There we go. Does that work? There we go. Nice and smooth. I don't think we've got any lumps and bumps there. Better. Right, and that gives us a little entry up to the, I think it's a sawmill, isn't it, up there? I know I did that with the straight tool, it doesn't matter. And then we can head up the side here. How's that? That's really steep, isn't it? I think we could elongate that a little bit for scenery purposes and go around like this. Little windy road up the hillside. Get rid of that bit. Do this. Oh no, not with the train tracks, that won't work. Can you go up there? Not yet. Right, go straight from there and then in. Steep, but not too steep. Bit wiggly down there. I wouldn't fancy it, especially if it was snowing. Is that a main road running up there? It doesn't need to be a main road, does it? There we go. It can be one of those. Goodness, we finally upgraded that. That works for me. Bit of tidying up. Official episode time. There we go. Why have we got that one? There we go. Do that one instead. Make it bigger. I don't want it too strong though. Just gently do it. We've actually revisited this part of the map. There we go. Get that nice and smooth. Perfect. Is that okay? It almost looks like it was supposed to be there from the offset. Isn't that wonderful? There we go. Bring that up. See, between here we can have some sort of fencing separating the traffic, and then some retaining walls. It will stop them building out this way, which would be nice. And then we don't have to juggle stuff too much. I think eventually we will anyway. Right, now what, Grand? We're going to have to get rid of that, aren't we? And you. It's going to cost us a fortune to do this. And we're going to get quite slow, aren't we? I say we've got no choice but to just plough this way. And then head round. We want to be about there. It's a lot closer in real life, but the way we're squished in, we don't have the big canal bit out here. Did they just build there, or did I manage to miss that somehow? I'd have to go back and look. I either managed to miss him, or he's super quick at building back. So we're going to have to get rid of this, unfortunately. And it's going to cost us a bit. 500,000. I think that was per one as well. Now, it does come in kind of tight, but we don't want it too sharp. Okay, we're going round this way. Oh, we're not going to have much room here, are we? Oh, this is a project and a half. That's part of what, though? Alright, let's do it. If we do it now, it's done. Hopefully we'll have enough money. How have we got nearly 100 million in the bank? Okay, I take it all back. We can do this. Do we want to head up? I guess we do, really, don't we? We want to head up to where the station's going to sit. Yeah, it's kind of raised up, which is nice. Which means we could have it at that level. And there's another road, the main road, goes underneath the end of the station. Well, it actually goes a little bit like we had over at Visp, where it goes under the end there. So we could stop going up here, leave it going flat, maybe dip it down a little bit, and then have the station on this height. Yeah, because it's all a bit wonky anyway, isn't it? So if we leave the station at this height and build the city up this side at that height and this side at this height at sea level, I think that will sort it out for us, our issues. Right, so get rid of all this. The train station is going to be at the level we want it to be at. So at this height. And then we'll work the city around the train station. Because that's how that works. Right, so if we go flat there. Yeah, that should give us enough clearance, shouldn't it? We're going to have a little wiggle in it. We don't want to do any bridging. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, we should be able to get the bridge in. It's overly exaggerated what we're doing here. But I feel like we need to do it in order to make this work. So we can just have a retaining wall thing going here. It's going to have to be a little more aggressive than that. It's a big station as well. I guess we could represent the curve a little bit and then go straight. It curves in like that. And then we can get all the junction work done. Like that. That should do us. Do we need to worry about the back roads? Yeah, we do. We want to take all of these out. They're in the wrong place. This as well. This needs to go. I think our main road's going to need to go. And our bus stops might actually be under the tunnel. Which is kind of cool. I know, I've sort of wrecked Thun and Guat. But needs must. I think this has got to go, hasn't it? This bit here is the bit that has to go. And yes, I know, the buses are not going to be happy. But we have to do it. And then we've got to repair the tram line as well. That can... No, you're going to have to go as well. Right, that's the end. That's where we're going. This is where the station's going. This is going to be a big mission, guys. Might not be fully done in today's episode. A bit like most of our big station work. And then we can come in like this. I think that will give us the height. Get rid of the stray bits of track that we've got. That, I think, represents the little curve that comes in. Then what we can do is actually have the station building this side, even though it's that side in real life and is connected to the harbour. Yes. So we can't quite do that. So instead, it's a bit of artistic license time. And I think we'll have our main road before the station as well, rather than after. It is after. Although we could have two. We could have one either side. I like that idea. As long as we can go under this. So if we start that from there, and then we get the bridge. Yes, invisible bridge is correct. We want the pricey one because we are playing with money on. So we get that, and we get that in. We're going to have something similar to what we had at, where is it? Visp, yes. Now, can we link this station in there? Will it connect? It will connect, and we do want it that side. However, there's like 6 platforms or 5 platforms. Right, should we work with that and see what we can do? It's a big building up here. I just don't know how we're going to get down there. I say we get brave. I think we can do a bit of reworking of the town. Oof, that's expensive. Well, that doesn't need to go up. No, we need to keep down with that. Possibly head under. Hopefully. We do need we need streets, don't we? We do need the electrics on. Tram track, yes. We'll go with straight as long as we can go under here and flat, and then we can make a bit of a turn. The reason why I'm trying to stay straight is to make the building work easier later on. Right, so we're straight there. Now this needs to come up, doesn't it? We need to head up pretty sharpish. It does in real life, just on the other side. Okay, we could maybe have a station entrance on this side as well. I mean, it's screaming out to be that side, isn't it? If we put this in here with no catenary on and flatten it, maybe we can get away with this? Maybe it's just so high. It would have to go down really aggressive. I don't think that's... Well, I mean, it looks cool. I'm not happy with it, guys. I'm not happy with that. I would prefer it to be the other side. No, and then we can have a road down here. I just feel it's better just being the other side. Let's configure it. I know. It's not ideal, but I think we can do it. Now, does that mean we could have, say, a road or a track down here at this level with ballast? Maybe, and then we can build the wall along that. We don't need catenary on. We could build the wall there and have like a bit of extra structure up here. Perhaps even a building. It is about the right height, isn't it? And it cuts it off quite nicely. Like that. That gives us some building work. And then we can do something similar down here, I think, as well. This will all be hidden. This will all be hidden. So we'll have a fake building up here. Because I do believe we've got some station building assets. So we can make it work. Right, which means we can edit this a little. That's technically the main platform, you see, over there. And this is the other road then. Can go this way, as long as we can get over there. Is it going to need to be bigger? this one on the outside is actually smaller. For us, it's going to be the main building, but oh, we lose a... Well, that's fine. Get rid of that and that and that. That's going to be where the commuter stops. I like it. I think this will work. It is covered. The actual station itself is covered. We don't need this bit, do we? Because that would be a waste, and we won't be able to do any junction work just here. There we go. Now we can get the junction work done. What haven't you done? You need to upgrade these to high speed, don't you? I wasn't paying attention. You hadn't guessed. There we go, that's fine. Do want them electrified though. So at least you got that bit right. Okay, I think that works for Thun. What's it called? Chester Road. Excellent. That's not what it's going to be called. Right, what are we missing though? Passenger buildings. It is actually a really nice passenger building. We need an extra one. There's actually through tracks here. But I think what we can do is have an entry platform of some sort on the outside here. Right, we've got a nice big building there. And then we'll take it along like that on either side. And that will do me for that. Once we get through the years, which it won't happen. Oh, no, don't play it. What are you doing? Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Yeah, that was a silly maneuver. Because all your trams are messed up. Your buses are messed up. We need to tidy this up. This whole connection thing. And then I guess we'll finish off the whole bus route and tram route. Not bus route and tram route. Train route. There we go. When we come back. But we've got a little bit of time yet. We can make this work. Electrification, yes. That one though, isn't it? You need the one with the catenary. That one there. Then this one's going to go up to the station. This one's going to go down there. However, these are not going to be trams. So we can get rid of that. There we go. Yeah, that's going to be like Station Road. We'll have it go up and around. And we'll just put a bus stop up this end. We might even be able to do something on this end. The platform is there. Right, we've got that connected back in. Where's our other tram stop? Because I've kind of butchered this a bit. I feel like we've got to finish this off. So let's do that. It's going to be an excessive bridge. We bring this up and over. High speed. Yes. And this over. Like I said, we're going to be manually building this. That over there. There's our base for the bridge. I like it. And this is going to come and attach up here. This is the slower of the lines. We can bring this in immediately. Because we don't have the through station like it would be in real life. But we do have through platforms because we won't be utilizing all the platform. I don't know whether we're going to get away with that currently. It would be nice. Well, I mean, that's strange. As strange as that looks, it does sort out the catenary. Although it does leave us with having to work that out. I would like it like that. That would make sense. There is supposed to be one there. Oh, you've put no on your catenary. That's why it's going so well, Grand. Oh, dear. Yeah, it will go quite well with the masts if you don't have electrification on your Burke. Right, put that in there. That. There we go. Okay, it's a bit rough here, but that's about it. We might be able to get it to work. I do like it though. It about covers all of our bases. We don't need any crossovers on here. Well, we kind of do, don't we? No, we really do, because we're the ones that are going to be turning around here for our express trains. This is the terminus. We do have a train going over to Steffensburg as well, which is going to continue around that way. And the other line can go up here. I know it's a bit close, the station, but improvise. Okay, we need to try and get these roads back in. We do not need it electric. I would like it straight though, if possible. If we build it there, will that give them enough room to build some cool stuff over there? I say yes, especially if we have a retaining wall. I do like it being a back street like this. If we curve it and no electrics, we don't want that. if we head down gently next to the track and then scoot round like that. No, we need something here. We'll take a main road around here, and then we'll have that branch out of this section. Have this connect up there. Get rid of that. There we go. Tidy. Then our little road can come out of this way. Flat there. And then up into there and gently run up by the side of the track. I know, we're doing a lot today, aren't we, with this? Now, we can do something similar the other side. I like this. That's made it really smooth. We're using this as building blocks, this ballast down here. I've got the invisible track mod, but I keep forgetting to install it. I will install it. Take this off. Scenery, yes. We're not going to be able to get into the station just yet. Oh, do you know what we can do to avoid that? We can hold shift, just gently separate it from that track and bring this around and then bring that straight. Yes, like that. And then connect that to there. And that will be the line that heads off that way. If you want to get onto this line, you've got all this. Now, we do need to turn around, don't we? Which we currently can't do. Oh, this could solve this situation by doing something like we did back at Spiez, where this line comes in. So we come in like this here. Because it doesn't need to be fast because we're terminating here. We can drag that off to there. And we can cross this over about 80. That one's a bit close, but doable. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, and then we can terminate everywhere, can't we? And we can get to everywhere, I believe. Yes, we can cross over always. And we'll have some fancy stuff on top of there, like we did at Spiez. But that'll be a build all in itself, as it's going to be a tricky one. Can we hit play yet? No, we're missing a couple of bus stops still. Oh, which means more roads. I don't want to leave it like half built. Could we have one coming? Oh, not like that. Coming out here without it messing up our road. Perfect, guys. And this can head up gently, can't it? Hopefully they don't make a mess of it. And that can be the other side of town. Yes, to connect up to here. We don't technically need them to cross over each other. We just need this to go back up to wherever that is. This can come round here. We want it nice and big, don't we? Let's bring that round like that. Let's add a couple of side streets here and here. We're just something needs to go in there. We're just kind of making it up as we go along at the moment. Go like that. Could you curve that way? Come on. Come on. I'm going to go that. No, you're doing it wrong. It's fine. Go that way then. Then can you curve round? Lovely. We'll make this like, I don't know, a fancy little area. Maybe they'll grow here. It would be cool. We'll keep an eye on it, guys. And this bit can be a little bit higher up that way. It's not too bad, is it? How do we get in there? I guess we have another little connection there. And that bit can be all buildings. We'll see how they build there. So I'm intrigued to see how they deal with all of this. Their new land. See where they build. And we're still missing a bus stop. I would like a connecting road up here. And possibly a main road. Where's the other one? It's just there. The other one's just there. So it's going to be here. We can cut it off at that point with a little road like that. It's actually the same height. That is absolutely beautiful. There we go. This needs catenary, doesn't it? Electrics. We're just missing these two bus stops down here. And we can hope that they build back. And after we put this in, we'll go and find somewhere to take a cab ride. I'll figure out what's going on with that as well. I never did look at where people are going. We'll save that then. We'll save it. Right, this needs to curve. No, actually, go straight first. Go straight there. This one can curve down. This is going to be entrance into the bus station. start drifting off. This one can go straight, can it? That's digging down like nobody's business. You go straight across, it will make Junction work easier. And you can just come into there, I hope. There we go, it's beautiful. And this can come down into there, I'm hoping. Like that. How's that going to look? Is that too steep? Possibly. I'd like it to be similar to that one. I mean, that's kind of steep as well. I don't know if we can just get rid of that and draw it in one go from the edge. Oh, yeah, it almost had it, didn't it? There's a bit just there. It's not too bad. Now, if we use M and N, can we just get it a little like that? There we go. Hopefully then we can do something similar up here. That'd be beautiful. Right, you go round and into there. Oh, I don't mind it doing that actually, thinking about it. It's quite pleasant. And we might put a bus depot up here at that level and block it off with wall. Yeah, not a bus depot, a bus station. We also have a connection here. Let's make it tidy. We run round like that. And we'll just go down this way and put that in. So that we're connected. We can refinagle it later. And I don't know where you're going. You can just stay. Right, now we need to fix this. Chester Road. Are we missing more? Queens. Oh, they probably just vanished, didn't they? Queen Street. Can't get to Chester Road. Chester Road is the one that's missing. So if we get rid of Chester Road, then after Queen Street, we go here. Yes. And then get rid of Chester Road again. And after Stanley Road, you go there. I think we're good. Guys, we fixed our trams. They've got to all build back now. We're going to hit play. We got to 1959. There was a lot of pausing involved because we've got a lot of sorting out to do here. But it will probably be advisable to see where they build and how they build, if they recover. It's the starts of our station though. I know it doesn't look too great at the moment. I'm hoping it by the time we're finished, it looks like Visp. Visp looks really nice. We won't send our trains up here yet. No, we need to set up a little bus service here and figure out what we're doing. Ooh, do you know what I forgot? We're supposed to have a little area out here. What we can do is have this come round like that. I'm thinking a little back street. Make it run along the edge here. And what I'm really hoping they do is start building out here. We can... Oh, okay, you did it yourself. That scared me. But could we not do it like that? It was almost perfect, weren't it? If you go out like that, you connect in... Oh, you're going to have to go further, aren't you? Go a bit further. It wants to build out here, so that's nice. You go like that. You go like that. Get rid of that section. Do we want to connect up to here and make a T-junction? Well, they might do it themselves. But I sort of want this as a little suburb that we might be able to send buses to. I don't know what's going to happen out here. Ooh, what a build. What a build. That's a lot of work done in Thun and Guat. Will it pay off? I don't know. They've already found their way around. It's tidied it up a little bit, especially since we needed to squeeze a massive station in there. We may need to make it even more massive at some point. Possibly. I don't know. I think we're a little small, aren't we? I don't know how big this is. Yes, we're a little small. We're going to need to extend that. Right, guys, that's been that. I've slightly overrun, so that will take some serious editing. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. Join me next time when we'll be doing a little bit of work on Thun Station. And hopefully we'll unlock some more stuff before then, or during that episode. Possibly some new trains. It's not too bad on here. It's a bit laggy for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Oh yes, it's going to be laggy for a few episodes, guys, because we're doing some serious renovations in the cities, or rebuilding, restructuring, and that tends to have them building and updating roads and all that business. So for a while it's going to get a bit sluggish, but that's alright. I like this. It's going to get even better, isn't it? Oh yeah, we've got our new station here as well. Anyway, yes, enough from me. Join me next time for the Thun station completion and a line extension. This one's going to head all the way up there, and we'll finally have an express from one side of the map to the other. And until then, take care.